Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant, the secret to building wealth and becoming rich. Ever been told, just hit the books, score those A's, and land a stable, fat paycheck? I'm willing to bet that about 95% of you were brought up thinking that's the golden ticket to financial success. Heck, I know I was. But here's the scoop. According to Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad's Cashflow Quadrant, there are actually 4 roads to wealth, and not all of them involve acing exams and climbing the corporate ladder. Some paths might just be more useful than others. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you to like and subscribe to our channel for more personal finance and investing content. And if you're new, leave a comment below letting us know that you subscribed. Takeaway number 1, the Cashflow Quadrant. Alright, so let's break down this Cashflow Quadrant thing. It's like the roadmap to where your moolah is coming from. Picture it like a game of 4 corners, and you gotta figure out which corner is your money's favorite hangout in. First up, we've got corner E, the employee. They are all about that job security, climbing the corporate ladder, and living that stable life. You might catch them saying, "I'm on the lookout for a job with a killer team and some awesome perks." Then there's S, the small business owner, or the self-employed individual. This one's all about control. Picture someone saying, "I want a gig where I'm paid big bucks for my skills, and oh yeah, I'm the boss." Now meet the big shot, corner B, the big business owner. This player's after freedom. How? By setting up a killer business system and getting others to run the show. Hear them out. "I'm on the hunt for brainiacs to run my business while I kick back, relax, and play golf with my buddies every now and then." Last but not least, we've got the investor, aka the I. Like the big business owner, they're chasing freedom, but they do it by throwing their money where it'll grow the most. Picture them saying, "I'm scouting for the sweetest spot to let my money hustle and make me some serious cash." So, which corner are you in? Employee, small business owner, boss, or investor? Let's talk about the second takeaway, the thing that separates these quadrants. Takeaway number 2, other people's time and other people's money. Alright, let's dive into the real game changer OPT and OPM, my friend. It's like the VIP pass to financial freedom, and it's what sets the left side of the Cashflow Quadrant apart from the right side. So first off, OPT is short for other people's time, and OPM is the cool acronym for other people's money. Now picture this. Someone rocking the B quadrant is the maestro of using OPT and OPM. They're like the puppet master designing a killer business system, hiring folks from the E and S quadrants, that's employee and small business owner, FYI, and throwing in cash from the I quadrant, that's the investor. Now, this B quadrant genius might hustle hard in the beginning, pouring in their own time to kickstart the business. But here's the beauty, they can eventually become the chill owner, letting the system do the heavy lifting. On the flip side, someone from the I quadrant, the investor whiz, is all about using OPT to make money from their cash stash alone. And if they've got the skills, they can mix in other people's money to level up their investment game. Here's the plot twist. The E and S quadrant folks, they're grinding without the luxury of OPT or OPM. So, as they climb that success ladder, their workload piles up like a mountain. Now, let's hit takeaway number 3, the nitty-gritty of the pros and cons of these quadrants. Ready for the inside scoop? Takeaway number 3, the pros and cons of the individual quadrants. Alright, let's spill the tea on the pros and cons of these quadrants. Employee, small business owner, boss or big business owner, and investor. It's like choosing your own adventure, so buckle up. So, first up, we've got the employee. You've got a steady paycheck, paid vacations, health insurance, all the employee perks. But here's the catch. The more you climb that success ladder, the more your desk becomes your BFF, and free time takes a backseat. Oh, and yeah, your performance often flexes harder than your salary, especially if you're not in the slacker squad. Now, let's talk about small business owners or self-employed hustlers. The upside? You're the boss, captain of your own ship. Your paycheck dances to the beat of your performance. But, and it's a big but, success here means burning the midnight oil, and financial uncertainty can sneak up like a plot twist. It's a wild ride with its highs and lows. Next in line, the big business owner. This one's a game changer. You're using other people's time, OPT, and other people's money, OPM, like a boss. Financial freedom can roll in quickly, and a bigger chunk of the profit is yours to enjoy. But here's the flip side. Financial uncertainty might rain on the parade, and it's a whole different ballgame than what school prepped you for. Plus, get ready to be the best darn manager you've ever seen. Lastly, the investor squad. Like the big business owner, they're rocking the OPT and OPM party. Quick financial freedom and a sweet cut of the profits are on the menu. The cool part? It can be pretty passive. But, and there's always a but, the financial uncertainty cloud hangs around. You might take a hit. If the person and business you decide to invest in isn't efficient, isn't the best, then you end up losing your cash and have a lot more to worry about. So, which quadrant sounds like something you'd vibe with? The employee hustle, the small business owner roller coaster, the big business owner game changer, or the investor chill? Choose wisely. By the way, if you're enjoying everything so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Takeaway number 4. Breaking the addiction, moving to the right side. Alright, let's dig into takeaway number 4. The lowdown on breaking free and making moves to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. Spoiler alert, that's where the fast track to financial freedom is at. So, we're all in agreement that every quadrant has its perks and quirks. But here's the real deal. The right side is where the money magic happens, and it happens fast. Now you might be wondering, how do I make the switch? Well, think of money like a powerful addiction. When you're making cash from a specific quadrant, your brain gets hooked on that. Switching sides becomes a bit of a challenge because, hey, who wants to mess with a good thing? And here's the real kicker. If you grew up in a family that worshipped degrees, job security, paid vacations, and government pensions, breaking out of that mold can be extremely difficult. So here, you've got to brace yourself for the mental hurdles you might face while having this conversation with yourself. Hold up, you're taking too many risks. What if you fail? Money can't buy happiness, right? Sound familiar? These are the voices in your head, and maybe your friends and families too, trying to keep you in your safe bubble. But wait, there's more. Our lovely educational system is built to reward the folks who make the fewest mistakes, and it punishes those who mess things up in order to try. But when you're operating in the B and I quadrants, you've got to flip the script. Taking action means embracing mistakes. Thomas Edison, the light bulb genius, faced over 1,000 oops moments before nailing it. His mantra? I didn't fail 1,014 times. I successfully found out what did not work 1,014 times. Now, let's talk strategy. Sure, the transition won't be a walk in the park, but a stellar starting point is surrounding yourself with the pros who've aced the journey. Learn from the big shots already killing it in the B and I quadrants. It's like having a map from the ones who've already conquered the treasure hunt. So, gear up for the adventure, my friend. Now, let's talk about the different kinds of investors that you can be. Takeaway number 5. The 5 levels of investors. Alright, let's break down the investor game according to Robert Kiyosaki. It's like leveling up in a video game, but instead of boss battles, we're talking about dollars and cents. Level 1, we've got the zero financial intelligence crew. These are the folks with zilch to invest, maybe because their monthly expenses are under their income. Now, level 2, the savers or losers gang. Hoarding cash under the mattress or parking it in a bank account might make you feel financially savvy, but inflation's a real party pooper. Your money's losing value super fast. So whatever you saved 20-30 years ago won't take you super far now. Just think about it. If you had saved $100 in the year 2000, right now you would need $178 to buy the same thing you could have bought back then. Level 3, the I'm too busy squad. Busy bees juggling careers, family, and vacations hand over their cash to someone else to do the investing dance. Problem is, they're skipping the lesson on how to tango with their money. Level 4, the I'm a professional posse. These do-it-yourself investors are using their own money, making their own calls, and educating themselves. If you're tuned in here, congrats. You're likely rocking at least level 4 or higher. High five. Now, the big kahuna, level 5, the capitalist. Picture someone from the B quadrant who's applied their business smarts to investing. They've got advisors, use OPT, throw in OPM, and even bring corporations into the mix to dance around those pesky taxation levels. This level 5 maestro is the one racing toward financial freedom at warp speed. Now, here's the million-dollar question. What level of investor are you? Thanks for watching this video on Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant, the secret to building wealth and becoming rich. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more personal finance and investing-related content. In the comments below, let me know if you have any questions. Here's to becoming rich and financially free.